Any question, please, if you have before starting?
No.
Thank you. Let's start then. Good afternoon, everyone. Let's start our lesson. Today's lesson is about assignment discussion, and during our last three lessons, we cover all our three learning outcomes. So today will be key focus assignment discussion, and I will share with you all the relevant resources in a minute. Go through how we can structure our assignment and how we can address all the learning outcomes. Hope you have a Moodle access. So please, sample assignment is available on our Moodle page. Plus all the relevant resources are also available on our Moodle page as well. So let's start. Okay, I'm going to share with you in just 1 minute. Okay, we'll go through assignment first. That's assignment brief, and then we'll go through how we can structure our assignment. So welcome, thanks for joining. So during our last 4 lessons, we learn about all the learning outcomes. Please always good to be when you start your assignment, read the little scenario always given in these assignments. You are working in an accounting firm as a junior assistant in the assurance department dealing with the small, medium-sized businesses. As a part of your training, you have been asked, to contribute toward the initial planning for the several upcoming assurance engagements. So that's the key, the little scenario. And then please, you've been given the task. So to the task 1, the client, a client has just, completed his first year of trading as a private limited company. So it's a private limited company. The product is a sportswear industries. And he has requested you to advise on the number of issues relating to the assurance internal control. So you have to answer all these questions. Explain the concept of assurance, what is meant by. Explain the assurance process. Compare and contrast the responsibility of different stakeholders, analyze the possible purpose and outcome of obtaining different assurance engagement, the best practices guidance and the benchmark including international standard which we can relate, discuss the needs for main area of businesses that required effective control systems. Yes, internal control, and describe the component of internal control, both manual and digital environment. So it's computerized, and normal is, of course, the manual accounting can be, where invoices and any example is relevant there. Internal control are evaluate conclusions drawn. So thus we have all these, the key things which we're supposed to. The merit criteria assess the needs and the plan assurance activity with the professional skepticism and the judgment here, and mitigate the risk. So we can discuss about the risk and contingency plan, second plan, and always if you have an internal control, that's also help to reduce the risk. We discuss about audit risk. We discuss about internal control. If you have financial risk, reputation risk, those we had a discussion as well. So this task, if we look this task underneath, we've been given AC, which is assessment criteria 1.1, 1.2, 3, 4, 5, and the merit criteria. It means our lesson 1, lecture 1 is appropriate slide for this, and lecture 2, which is LO2. So that can be. So what we can do, if we look the unit indicative content, The keywords, those are given under LO1 and LO2, those are appropriate to discuss within this task. So that's our task 1. Okay, then we have task 2. So in September, an apprenticeship joined your department and your line manager that requested to prepare a handbook. It's just a little scenario. Is the key is explain the different stages required to gather evidence. So we discuss about complete evidence, the occurrence, those we discuss different sort of evidence we can collect, obtain evidence of assurance engagement and the level of management and relate in the relation to the assurance process. It's management engagement within. So of course, we can collect the evidence and we need to be understand the processes within the organization. So merit criteria is there and distinction criteria, which we can contrast reliability of different types of assurance engagement. If different types of assurance, if we are getting from internal as well external, of course, increase. If you have a good internal control, the increase, assurance. Okay, so the LO3, which is that's lesson 3. So we can open the lesson 3 slide. That's the relevant. Or we can look within the unit specification, which I'll show you in a minute. That's indicative contents of unit LO3. Unit content, which is indicative content that help you to address, this task. Okay, then we look at task 3. Your line managers plan to deliver departmental training and the professional ethics. So here is the key, the ethics and professional governance. So we can discuss about 5 professional code of ethics, which we discuss about popular people chat in office, professional behavior, professional competency, integrity, confidentiality, objectivity. That's, we can contextualize. Of course, code of conduct can be discussion. The professional behavior protect public and fellow professional, and the reputation of, like, if you want to quote example of Enron, because they not follow those and ultimately their details they. So the threads, we discuss 5 types of threads: self-view, self-interest, intimidation, advocacy. So these are the threads leads to the compromise the professional code of ethics. So if we have the quite close relationship with the clients, it's like family friend, that can be intimidate. So it can be objectivity, true and fair information. So these threads we discuss in our LO4, which was the lesson 4. So if we open the LO4 slide, those will help you to prepare these. Okay, so if we look, please, you've been given the full guidance of each LO in. Yes, what you can do, we can do for merit and distinction criteria. And that's this template we can follow. So if I'll take you back to our unit on Moodle unit specification. This is assignment brief. And if we look the unit specification on our Moodle page, hope you can see it. So this is the unit specification. Yeah. So we've been given LO1. We've been given 4 criteria, 1 merit and further differential. And if we look underneath these, we've been given the indicative content. So when I'm doing my LO1, I can focus on these, all these concepts. That will help me. Yes, and when I'll do LO2, I can focus. This is my indicative content. LO3, indicative content. LO4, indicative content. And these being assessed in the assignment as a task. And it's a link. Yes. So like maybe LO1 can be assessed in different tasks, as we seen in the assignment brief earlier. So please, if you want to look around further, we have here sample assignment. Sample is not mean this is excellent piece of work, but we can get the guidance from it. So we pick some of these, the samples. So we can look around. You will see the assurance is a reference there, is being explained, and it's divided like assessment criteria 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, and 4, and like as a task is being discussed about. There's a lot of examples. So please, it's good to look around, but it's not mean we can restrict up to this. Only the problem here is the sample is there, the reference here should be access date. Which date I've been accessed or retrieved on their website. Yes, because I use as a reference website, because that, in the sample is not being mentioned. Access date, yes, which date you've been on their website, because maybe they remove it and you're saying something and actually. Okay, other than that, I prepared template for you, which we can go through. Let's go back to, and we look against our assignment brief. We copied all. So first page is the cover page. The second is the content page. Yes, how we can. So is a task 1, task 2, task 3. Task 3, they said you can prepare the PowerPoint presentation, but doesn't matter whichever you want to be do in the Word, but if they specified you must prepare the PowerPoint, then we can make the PowerPoint slides and then we can copy the links here within. I'll show you how. So we can write little bit introduction. The role of audit and auditors are assurance is significant increase due to the various scandals are because the trust is dropped, and we have to auditors role is to provide the assurance, yes, with the based on the evidence. So that's which we can give a little background in this assignment. I'm going to discuss about assurance engagement, internal control, and ethics. Yes, why is important as a auditors in giving assurance. Okay, and we never give the absolute assurance, we give the positive, yes, assurance or negative assurance. So here is even little scenario as we link to, we copy from assignment really. And then if you want to be, of course, if you look around the things like we have a website, couple of times we mentioned Kaplan. Yes, maybe we can say according to authors. Yes, this highlighted in this. So you can contextualize your discussion. So an engagement in which practitioner express a conclusion designed to enhance the degree of confidence of intended users. Yes? So we included the reference here at the end. So please, if you want to give the reference, if you're struggling to give the reference, so here in the MS Word, if you never done before, please on the YouTube, say how to do reference in MS Word. Yeah, so that's you can 1-minute video you can watch. Otherwise, you look here under the references, and if you say insert citation, if you're using website, you can click add source. So if I'm using website, I can pick the website, I can fill the boxes, I can write author's name of the website, like at Kaplan we did it. If you don't know the author, the website name itself can be author. Copy the website name. And please, these are which year, if you know the year. If you don't know the year, you can put the current year. And then which year we accept, like today is 2024, yes, and so on. So what I'll do, I'll click the reference which we already done it. So and we look this. So try to add it. Yes, we add new. Yes, no problem. Because we have recording available on our Moodle page, LO3 and LO4. If still is if need to, we can book one-to-one tutorial. Yep. So if you go through on our Moodle page, so all our LO3 and LO4 are also available as a record. So I'll go back to the website. I'm searching about assurance, which I mentioned a couple of times. The Kaplan is a website to use some of its sources. Let's say I'm writing about assurance, and next to that I'm writing the word Kaplan. Kaplan is a publisher, so I can find here chapter 1 of book, which is called What is Assurance. I'm reading and writing something, or I can pick, if I want to add it, the picture, I can take the image, I can copy it, okay? And then I can. So it's been given here, assurance. Let's say I can rewrite in my own words. Okay? And that's I copied already. At the top, we be given the website, the link, which is hyperlink. I'll take back, copy that. Taking to the file which we already prepared. You can copy all the text and put in different color first, because then you can rewrite it in your own words. Paraphrase it. So if I copy it like this, I can get my red color because I can rewrite it in my own words. Yeah. So what is my, yes, it is a direct code, that's absolutely fine, but otherwise it comes with similarities. So if we look here, references, I'm looking at new source. I'll click add source, click I'm using the website. My full URL goes here in the URL page, and my author, because I know Kaplan is the author, the book is the publisher. I know the website name, that one. And I don't know which year they published that information. I can put current year, no harm. I'll go 2024, and the month we are in November. Today is 70. That date is crucial, and I'll click wherever I'll click, that will drop my reference. So when I'll carry on giving the reference like this, if you want this way, I'm not saying you must do, you can do manually, author's name and the year. And when we'll finish our assignment, doing all the references, go the last page, say references, click here, wherever your cursor, and go reference button again. On here is called bibliography. Yes, maybe we not get in a one go, but what we can do, we can watch 2 minutes video on YouTube how to do Harvard reference in MS Word. Just follow it step by step, so we can do it. So if I'll click now, bibliography, it's any reference which I gave in the system, that will put me alphabetical sequence. It's create the list of, I can change bibliography. Maybe I read it, I not use it. You can change the word bibliography to references, no harm. So that's become my references. That's the one way to do the reference. If we never done before there, I'll take you back to the website. There is a website called Neil Toolbox. Neil Toolbox. Yes, so this is the Harvard reference generator. Click this generator, and if you're using books, if you're using journal, just click that. Let's say I'm reading books, and the book, the title was Audit Assurance, and author was, let's say, author was the Kaplan, and the publisher was Kaplan Publishing. Say, and the year and the city was published. London, the year was published. Let's say 2022, that was, if you can find inside the book edition, and you read it page 10 to 20, whichever. Yes, in between you have read them, and click generated, and I will generate the reference for you. So you can copy the reference into reference page, and in the middle of the context citation, you can say according to Kaplan 22. Yes, and then insurance engagement as well. So that's which we can. That's the one way to do it. Or you want to do it like we done in MS Word function. So no harm. Reference should be, but it's a minor difference, no problem, because some people maybe not good in a Harvard. It's a while ago we used it. We're not aware of. As long as the reference there, so we can justify. Okay. So please, that's anything you want to give a heading, click it, go home button, and say heading 1. If you never done the table of contents in MS Word, how to create table of contents in MS Word, just 2 minutes, 1 minute video on the YouTube, plenty there. Yes, watch it. We can create a table of content, which is good ways to, like if it's a heading 1 is a major heading, and heading 2 is the subheading of heading 1. Like task can be MI. So anything I want to, or any picture I want to, like I copied the image and I put it, if I right click it, give me the in caption will show me the figure numbers. And what this figure is, like I already done it, figure 1 is audit and assurance. So if I want to write it, I can say as the figure 1 show the assurance and all types of assurance. So I can contextualize my discussion accordingly, according to the figures, because otherwise tables and otherwise these figures are the graph is not meant anything. Okay, so please. Please, we can look around these, describe the concept, reasonable assurance, explain. So this is I put it everything there underneath which learning outcome. The task 2, exactly the same way. And the task 3 is your line manager deliver the department training. Yes, professional and compliant, you've been asked to draft a presentation slide. So when we do the slide, it's meaning the PowerPoint. Normally we use the program to prepare the slide. I copied the link. If we want to we can do in MS PowerPoint, and then we can click insert on my, here it's called object. When you click object, and then of course, you can say create, yes, display here. So in your PowerPoint, the link, PowerPoint slide, you can copy and paste here. So yeah. So any link you create. So like I already created a link here. So when I'll double click it, it can open my. Or if sometimes it's not work properly, so what you can do, you copy your slides into same Word file. Yes, like I done. So if not, no harm, you can submit second file, separate file for the presentation. So task for this task. So that's we have, and that's the way we need to be structured. Yeah. So please, the table of content, when you finish everything, just keep your cursor wherever you want to drop the table of content, like, and go reference button, and on your left hand side is called table of content. Click any heading you will do, it will create a table of contents, like with cross reference, everything, the page numbers and things. So it's everything. It's draft assessment 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, and task 2, yes, and task 3 I can do like this. So that's the way we can structure our assignment, go through the assessment criteria. And please, we already, I'll take you back to our Moodle page, and we have the sample assignment, but we have all other resources available. So if we scroll down, we'll see here, we've been given audit assurance. We have an integrated book which is published by the Kaplan. That's quite good. So you can click, that's you can open this PDF, yes, and look around. If I'm doing assurance, so I can read chapter 1. Okay, all of the risk, evidence, internal controls, yes, controls, internal audit, everything there within that ethics as well. So that's one book is there, but we have other than these, lot of articles. Yes, this is also course book. Is also available. Yes, this is okay. So different assurance ethics. So we can pick, and we can reference. Of course, other than that, websites, handouts also is there. Yes, assurance class notes and various assurance framework. Yes. And then of course, if you look, LO1, LO2s and recordings. Yes, all the recordings are there. LO3, LO4. So please, and then of course assignment discussions templates. Yeah, all there available. Okay, normally we say 2 weeks, yeah, to do your assignment, but there is a no hard and fast rule. Yes, so it's you can go in chance. We can, if we need to book, tutorial, we can book it. But if you go through the samples, just use the template, keep writing some reference. Wherever if we think little shortfall, so what we can do, we can say, come on, add this little bit thing, so we can just meet the criteria. So no issue. If other is quite a lot of like if we Google it, like sorry,
no, that's fine, that's okay.
Okay. So if you want some article, yeah, audit and assurance ACC article. ACC carry on publishing a lot of technical articles, so sometimes good examples can be embedded in our writing. So like here we can see internal audit, assurance, audit risk. So we can pick some from these as well, which can be referenced. Okay, so yes, please. Any question?
No.
Okay. Thanks for attending, and hope I'll speak to you during our next review of the unit. And in between, if you have any question, drop me email. If you would like to send me your work, I can look it before your final submission on the learner work at ukversity.co.uk, which normally that's the website. Other than that, you can submit it Anjum at ukversity.co.uk, and I can give you the feedback. And if I think wherever need to improve, we can improve it, and then we can submit the final version to our learner work.
Sorry, Anjum, you said that you would look over it. What's your email address then that I can do this?
Yes, I'll type in the chat box as well.
Thanks.
Yes, my first name Anjum at ukversity.co.uk.
At the end of the day, all I need is just to pass the module. I'm not worrying about distinction or a merit, as long as I get a pass.
Yes, so if you just doing the basic indicative contents, you will
right.
So that's no issue.
Okay. And you'll take a look over at it before then I would put it into learner work at UK University, yes?
Yes. So if you want, before sending to them, you can send on my email, and I can give you the feedback. I can look where, let's say, one of the reference not, I can say, okay, I'll amend it and put you, the things accordingly in order.
Okay.
Then you can submit on the learner.
Okay, that's great. Okay, thank you very much.
Very welcome, and have a lovely weekend, and hope we'll speak to some.
Thanks for your help. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.